Right, what a glorious Sunday this is. I deliberately chose to come back out to the Chilterns, having seen the views from the train yesterday coming back from Leamington, from the Stranglers concert. Had to be done. So I'm back out here today, doing the 10 miles to Amersham. Don't know how difficult this is going to be walking, because I've never done it before in the snow, but should be interesting. So today is book 1, walk 5, and hopefully we'll get some cracking shots. It's 11 o'clock, well it's 11:16 now actually. Train was a little bit late, so I've got 5 hours approximately, 4:15, should be able to do that. All being well, but as I say, don't know what the walking on the snow is going to do. Press on. Okay, this is still in central Missenden. Very different to back home, obviously. Several inches here. Nothing in London. 14th century church of St Peter and St Paul on the edge of Great Missenden. Popular place near the church for sledging. Great. Looking back towards Great Missenden. That's the beauty of walking all the seasons. Get to see all these different combinations of colour. Fantastic. Fantastic, really. Need sunglasses out here, it's so bright. Sheep over there in the distance. Lovely and chill. Then you get stopped. Very cold, but at the same time I'm sweating. So much gear on. Fantastic. There you are. The minute I stop, little robin turns up there in the hedge. Obviously thinks I've got some food. Interesting, these tomb-shaped features where the snow's drifted. It's got to be 1.5 feet deep in places there. Generally speaking, it's at least 6 inches deep. Yeah, it's a bit like walking on sand, so quite tough on the old thighs. Good exercise. Chapel Farm. Isn't that delightful? How the other half live again, eh? Just headed on up there. Just seen my first kite of the day. 1 hour into the walk. Good progress being made. Inside one of the woods, fantastic. Sun just peeping through over there. See the way the wind's driven the snow against the trees. Slowly dripping from the tree tops all around me, the snow. Brilliant. Shame about that automatic firing gun in the background though. Never too far from civilization. There's the old railway line. Fantastic. There, voila. I'm headed off over there into the wood now. Still not sure which wood it is, but there you go. Footbridge crossing the railway line. That's looking back to London. and it's headed towards Aylesbury. Just about to cross a noisy A413 in the background. Not many streams in the Chilterns, which is one of the reasons why it's good to walk up here in the wet. But here's one of them, which I'm just about to cross on this footbridge, headed up that way. St John the Baptist Church, Little Missenden. Very pretty it is too. Another angle of the church, just confirming where we are. Interesting sign. Holmer Heath to the left, Hyde Heath to the right. Not sure when that award was endowed, but in a county of very attractive and well kept villages, that's a pretty tall order. It's coming up for 1 o'clock. I'm in this little bridleway. Delightful. Getting hungry now, so it should soon be dinner time, I'm hoping. Now in the Woodland Trust managed Penn Wood, and lunch will be served shortly after this. Beautiful. I think I'll be stopping there for lunch. Oh, fantastic views. Glorious. Just as well as snow on the floor, because it's very muddy underneath. I can feel that. It's not quite frozen enough to prevent that happening though. So here we have a little list of birds in Penn Wood, including the sparrowhawk, kite, buzzard, tawny owl, coal tits, which I've seen. No woodpeckers though. Chiff-chaffs in the spring, warblers, bramblings, and even a young stock dove. Anyway, I'm headed over there. This is the suggested lunchtime stop village. Try and find a church hall, I think. Seems like a good place to have lunch. Somebody's very amusing idea of a joke there. Snow person sitting in a chair. Excellent. I'm in the village of Penn Street. There you can see my shadow. And that's today's selected lunch spot. Didn't venture into the church because this particular view is very good. Obviously Penn Street Village Green. There's the cricket pitch, or what would be, with the nets just there. Fantastic little view. Just watched a kite during eating my lunch. There's the suggested lunchtime spot over there, which is the Squirrel pub, and this is 6 miles into the 10-mile walk, so 60% done, and I'm okay for time because it's just gone 2 o'clock, so 2 hours of daylight left, 4 miles to go. Shouldn't be a problem even with the snow. Okay, let's get cracking. Coming on 3 o'clock. Sun's getting very low now. Today's actually the shortest day, despite tomorrow being officially designated that. I think Sunday the 20th is the real shortest day. It's actually quite amazing how well trodden down the paths actually are. Considering this snow's been on the ground, 48 hours, an amazing number of people have evidently walked the path before me. Yet today, being a Sunday, I've only seen 3 or 4. So God knows when all these people came out. Interesting. Gothic All Saints Church at Coleshill, completed in 1856. Apparently the stone was brought here by river to Windsor and then carried by cart from there, which is a fair distance, I'd have thought. Interesting feature at the top there. 5-3. The old horse looks a bit cold there. Lovely view over there towards Amersham, I guess. That's the horse's owner in the background. Looking down on Amersham, which is about probably half an hour's walk away. It's 3:15 now. In Amersham Old Town, very nice it is as well. This is the parish church of St Mary. Another view. Darkness setting in. I got to the Amersham station at 4:05, and this underground train was waiting, so no time to film the station, but do it on the train again. Very pleasant walk was had. That's book 1, walk number 5, Great Missenden to Amersham. Fantastic snowy scenery. Probably no tougher walking than normal, although in some places it was 18 inches deep, I would say. Anyway, some of the scenery out there. Might jump off this train at Harrow and get the faster one to Marylebone. See what happens. This one doesn't get in any quicker than the others.